Right, hi, hello. My name's Paul Ashton, and I'm an ex-service user, and basically I'm trying to get a job, trying to work, or trying to find work, and there's a specific area that I want to work in, and because I'm a mental health user, or ex-user if you like, ex-service user, with mental health issue, that basically, and I haven't worked for many years. I was homeless for something like 20 years, and basically, I'm really struggling trying to find work at the moment, and because of my mental health background and because of a couple of other issues in terms of my past history and being homeless and so forth, that it's making it extremely difficult. And I used to be part of SLAM, in the sense that, like, I was a patient of the SLAM, which is South London and Maudsley National Health Trust in South London. And basically, what I'm trying to do is it's just struck me now, and that's why I decided to make this little video in the hopes that maybe, possibly, I don't know if there's going to be anybody out there that's interested in this or not. I kind of hope there is, and I hope that I get some responses. I don't know. It was just one way I'm thinking of trying to get out there and reach out to other people, and I'll try other avenues as well. But I was thinking that there's a lot of peer-led support groups these days. There's a lot of call for people to join peer-led support networks and so forth, which is great, and that's the field I want to go into. That's where I want to work, is helping other people like myself that have been through the health system, in terms of mental health or whatever, and in terms of homelessness particularly. But the thing is like, I've had a couple of knockbacks recently in terms of trying to get employment in that field. And I won't go into too many details right now. I haven't got time really. But the thing is that I was reading one of the emails that I get on a regular basis from SLAM about possible employment in terms of peer-led support groups or whatever sort of thing, which is all well and good and fine. And I would like to try and get involved in those, but there's a couple of other things that are in the pipeline that I'm trying to get involved with, and it's all a case of waiting around, and these things seem to take forever. And in the meantime, I'm kind of twiddling my thumbs, and these other opportunities start coming along, and it suddenly struck me that, like, it's all well and good having peer support for people just coming out of hospital, just trying to find their feet or whatever. That's great, and wholeheartedly are behind that, and that's exactly what I want to do. But then it struck me that I'm struggling as well, and even though I might be a little bit further along the recovery line than some, the thing is I'm struggling. I'm struggling to try and cope myself to some degree in terms of where do I turn to when I'm in a situation where I could be missing other opportunities that I'm not aware of, or I'm kind of like, should I go for this other thing, but then I've got this other thing in the pipeline, and it's just driving me a little bit nuts, and so I thought, maybe is it possible to set up some kind of, like, I mean, I'm not technically minded, and I don't fully pretend to understand how you set up blogs or this, that and the other or whatever. I haven't got a clue. I'm sure it's pretty straightforward once you learn and once you know how to do it. But I was thinking of maybe trying to set up some sort of blog support for the supporters, essentially. A support network for the supporters. People that are doing the peer supporting to help others. Somewhere where we can come together as peer support and speak to each other about our own experiences, of how difficult it is to get a job and stuff like that. Anyway, that's what I'm putting out there. I'm hoping that I'll get some kind of response. I don't know. This is YouTube, and again, I don't know exactly how to get my videos get noticed to any degree. I don't know. I'm sure there's ways of doing it, and that might incur some financial thing, I don't know, but ultimately, you know, I'm going to just try some way and somehow of setting up something that whereby, like I say, you know, peer support or peer supporters can come together and talk about their experiences of how difficult or not difficult they've found trying to get employment, trying to get back into the world of work. You know, especially after long periods of abstinence from work, either through illness or homelessness or both, as it was in my case. So yeah. Anyway, basically that's what this little video is about. I'm putting a question out there. I'm asking people to come back to me who may have had similar experiences, who have been in hospital or have current mental health issues, who are trying to find employment, because I'm really struggling and I really desperately want to get off benefits. I've had enough of living like this. I really have, and I want to get out there and I want to give back and I want to help others, because from a selfish point of view, I know that for my own recovery and my own well-being and mental health well-being, that to help other people in a similar situation to myself is going to help me. It's part of my recovery. I see this as part of my journey. Part of my journey through recovery is to hopefully get employed and to work in that field. You know, I'm putting this out there and in the hope that, I don't know, somebody can come back with some ideas, something I've not thought of, maybe, you know, some way of supporting the supporters and helping each another and making the journey a little bit easier for the next, you know, generation of people coming along, whatever, you know. Anywho, I guess that's it. I've waffled on enough, I guess. Yeah, please come back and you know, give me what you think. Okay, so I'll try and make another little video of this at some point. Okay, thanks. Bye.